Hi everyone, this is 77, and today in this video I want to discuss little quality of life changes, if you will, that I like to see be present in the E3 2019. A lot of what I'm going to be mentioning is stuff that I personally haven't seen being heavily discussed in the community, which is why I want to bring up here in this video. Number 1. Removal of checkpoints in single player. This is one I have seen mentioned a few times, but I want to mention it here because I believe it's something that should be done. Having checkpoints that the player can miss is, in my opinion, pretty silly. I can understand why it will be in place for multiplayer, so people can't cheat and stuff, but in single player, I reckon it shouldn't be present. They should have a system similar to that of the old black box titles, where checkpoints weren't visible and can't be missed. If the reason why checkpoints are in the game is that they want to make sure the player knows where to go at all times, then I would suggest just having more of the blue barriers that were in Payback. Number 2. Purchasable vanity items. For 2019, I want there to be the option to be able to purchase specifically which vanity items we want through the visual customization menu with standard Need for Speed dollars. I'm not a fan of the idea that the only way to get these items is by opening loot boxes. Number 3. Apply rims to all wheels. This is something that has annoyed me so much with Need for Speed 2015 and Payback. Say you go to pick some rims for your car and you decide to start with the front wheels. You go through the menu to find the ones you want. You find what you want, and after applying them to your front wheels, you then have to switch to the rear wheels and go through the menu again to equip the same rims to the rear wheels. There should be a little prompt that comes up when you're selecting rims for the front wheels to ask you, do you want to equip these to only the front wheels or to all wheels? Now, what's funny is that when you go to pick a color for your rims, you do get a prompt that asks you if you want to apply the color to all of them. Why can't there be a prompt like that for the rims themselves? Number 4. Controller Remapping. This was a feature that was present in Need for Speed 2015 and Rivals, but for some reason it's absent in Payback. This really needs to return in 2019. We should be able to play the game with whatever bindings are the most comfortable for us. Number 5. More PC options. I'm a PC player, so I just want to quickly mention some features that should be present in the PC version of the game. First of all, there should be an option to play the game in borderless windowed mode. A lot of people alt-tab or have more than one monitor and want to be able to quickly get in and out of the game. There should be an option to cap the frame rate in a way that isn't VSync. In addition to VSync, Battlefield, another Frostbite game, gives you the option to set an FPS cap without needing to use VSync. A lot of people are starting to use PS4 controllers on PC. In fact, according to Steam stats, 20% of users are starting to use PS4 controllers natively on Steam. So I reckon there should be native PS4 controller support for 2019. So that's all I wanted to discuss for this video. Once again, the purpose of these videos is to show ghosts in an easily digestible format what aspects should be changed for Need for Speed 2019. If you haven't seen my previous video where I discussed what I'd like to see as the performance upgrade system for Need for Speed 2019, then click the link in the description or the button thing that's on your screen right now. I don't know, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. But anyway, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I intend to make more of these, and if you want to see them as they release, then please subscribe. But with that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching.